Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found setting up this portable generator to be very straightforward, with clear instructions and an included toolkit that made the process simple. Our reviewer does note that the unit is quite heavy, suggesting that a two-person lift is the safest way to move it into place. Once prepared, the generator's performance was flawless. It started instantly on propane and ran much more quietly than expected for a unit of its size. When put to the test with his camper, it handled the 15K BTU air conditioner on a warm day with surprising ease, using only about 20% of its total capacity. Even after turning on all the lights and the microwave simultaneously, the load only reached 80%, demonstrating its substantial power reserves. This client is meticulous and strongly advises a proper engine break-in procedure to ensure the unit's longevity. This involved running the engine for several hours and performing multiple oil changes to flush out the initial metal shavings common in new engines. A major factor in his satisfaction is the dual fuel capability. He exclusively runs the unit on propane, citing its indefinite shelf life and reliability compared to modern gasoline, which can degrade and potentially damage the fuel system over time. This emphasis on reliability stems from a harrowing personal experience. Our reviewer recounts a time his truck broke down in a remote area during a dangerous heat wave. His previous, smaller generator was unable to power the RV's air conditioner, creating an unbearable situation. That incident made it clear that having a powerful and dependable power source was a necessity, not a luxury. He now considers this generator an essential piece of equipment for every trip, providing crucial peace of mind.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer was generally impressed with this portable generator, highlighting several key positive features. They particularly appreciated the remote control functionality, the unit's design including the padded feet, the gas tank capacity, and the panel layout. The accessibility of the battery, air filter, and oil access panels also received praise, especially the clever oil change tube. Its size and quiet operation were further pluses. However, this client also pointed out some drawbacks. The remote start sequence was a concern, noting the always-on start switch could drain the internal battery and require workarounds. A significant safety concern was raised about the sensitivity of the remote control, fearing accidental starts when jostled in a pocket or bag. They felt it should require a longer press or a two-button combination to prevent unintended activation. Other suggestions included adding a second remote control, as the included one is easily misplaced. While acknowledging the weight was expected for its engine size, there were several other desired improvements. An exhaust extension kit and cargo strap anchor points were missing. The client suggested a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi connection with a corresponding app to monitor engine data and a CO2 alarm for safety. Improvements to the gas gauge, backlighting for the instrument panel, and additional color options were also on their wish list. They also suggested the manufacturer offer accessories like slide-out trays specifically designed for this unit. A solar trickle charger port for the battery was another missed opportunity. The client found the battery location made it difficult to remove. Despite these criticisms, our reviewer considered it a great unit overall, especially appreciating its quiet operation and the convenient oil-changing tube. They also mentioned that they would have preferred a slightly smaller model with remote start capability, if one existed.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer initially encountered a minor hiccup with this portable generator, an oil leak. It seemed to stem from either the factory dipstick not being properly tightened or perhaps a faulty seal. Luckily, our reviewer had already ordered a magnetic replacement, and upon installing it, the leaking ceased. However, the escaped oil had found its way into the plastic base of the generator, which is unfortunately designed with numerous ridges and crevices. This made cleaning up the spill a real chore. While there's a drain plug, it took quite a while for all the oil to completely dry up and stop dripping. The reviewer was also hesitant to use harsh cleaning solvents due to the plastic construction. Now that the mess is resolved, this client has been able to properly break in this generator, first using gasoline and then switching over to propane. The dual fuel capability and relatively quiet operation were major selling points for our reviewer. They even put it to the test during a brief power outage where it performed admirably. The ability to run on propane is a big plus, eliminating concerns about stale gasoline gumming up the carburetor during periods of storage. Ultimately, this portable generator was purchased with temporary power outages in mind, as well as its ability to power an average-sized camper's air conditioning unit. Although a 220V output would have been nice, its smaller size makes that less practical. The reviewer already has a larger, more powerful unit for heavy-duty applications like running a welding machine. In essence, this generator is well suited for running essential home appliances like refrigerators and lights, and its inverter technology ensures clean power for sensitive electronics like TVs and computers. It also promises good fuel efficiency and low maintenance. With the break-in period complete, it's time for the first oil change, and this client is eager to see how well the magnetic dipstick works.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.